bottom right of Oceanborn, we do have Honmono playing for Hype 1. In the top left, we do have Astrea playing for Virtus Pro, if I'm not mistaken. At least he told me that he did get a 1-year contract, and that was early this year, so he should still have a contract till next year. But let's quickly have a check. Astrea SC2 should have still that Virtus Pro contract. Yeah, still in that one. And it's actually really good money, apparently. So yeah, he's living the life right now. Definitely making a good penny over there. And he's been constantly ranking very well in these cups. He's been kind of always in the money. So yeah, making a few extra bucks here and there. Also, he went to Riyadh, of course, this year. I think he actually had a really good run, but I think he dropped out kind of early, unfortunately, in the end then. Really not making that much money-wise there. It's a very unforgiving format. But let's talk about this game and this match. So we do have Astrea working on this SCV here, but Honmono not really giving Astrea that much time and space to move around in his base. The other side, we do see the cybernetics expand here for our blue Protoss player. And Honmono is just gonna go into a marine expanded seeps. Oh, there we go, second depot. So maybe he's gonna have a spicy one base all in here for us. It's just gonna be the depot for now. There's no second gas, so this is in itself interesting as well. It's gonna get the probe here. The probe is actually gonna get 2 hits on that marine. Man, the probe really tasering that one. So he's not gonna finish the depot. He's just gonna make a delayed command center. So this is just to throw off your opponent, but I don't like it as much if you throw down the command center now on the low ground, if you don't finish the depot as well as fast. Like, the issue is there's always going to be a scouting adept, right? If you can grab that adept, great, but already 2 hits on that marine means the adept is gonna only 2-shot this one. You only need 2 hits, and someone with the micro and awareness of Astrea is not gonna happen like the last game. Against the Master, excuse me. But yeah, we should expect definitely a higher level, of course, from this high-end pro player. So I don't think the same tactic is going to work. You kind of need an SCV or something to block. Because Astrea could take these 3 marines. As you can see, he's starting to trade. He's going to do hit and run. Now he's going to hit all of them once. And he's gonna wait for his shade, and then he should move in immediately now to try to hit before those extra marines join, but they're already here, so yeah, definitely a little bit of a mistiming there, tiny bit of a mistiming. So he's trading for 1 marine for now, but there's so much damage. I think focusing a little bit on the wrong ones there, in my opinion. Wow, that was a weird shot there, as you can see. She shot before she shaded, but then she shaded before the animation came out, so the animation shaded with her. Oh, can he get the SCV? No, not gonna happen. So he just confirms basically what he already kind of knew. He sees the command center, of course. He does peek up the ramp, so he sees actually the tech building. He sees the 111 setup behind this, and now it's gonna just be a couple barracks to follow this up. This is just a little bit of an, what would you say, unoptimized way of doing things for Honmono, just to throw off the scouting from Astrea, but in the end it didn't really work that well. So what do you get for Honmono? Let me show you. What you get by doing this is you get 2 adepts for 2 marines and 1 probe. So you do a little bit of an early game trading for you, which is kind of positive for you, and that's it. And it also might throw off your opponent's build just a tiny bit, right? If you do things just a little bit suboptimal to hide information, it can be very powerful in certain situations. So Cyclone Drop waiting just out of vision here. Good parking position. And he might just wait until these stalkers are gonna hit his base. He does not have a medevac at home, which I don't like as much, but I guess that's the build he's going for. Yeah, only 1 medevac into the reactor on the starport, trying to double out the next ones. But of course these marines, they're not healed up, so the damage from these adepts, we kind of have to consider it a little bit permanent for now. Astrea is going to jump in here, is going to save the first few stalkers with the second blink, kind of, but there we go. Drop coming in at the same time. Only getting a couple of workers here. Very, very quick pull by Astrea. Now he's going to leave those 3 stalkers behind, I think. The Terran poke is over already. He could get this pylon. I wouldn't mind him drop for this one, yeah. That's good. Good thing. Oh, 1 Zealot to soak the shot here. Really beautiful stuff. Gonna see this being executed here very soon. There we go. Zealot's gonna come in, soak that first tank shot, and a nice assassination on the tank. I don't think he lost a stalker yet. Did he lose one? He definitely lost one now. Oh, he's gonna lose maybe one more. Oh, that blink. Ooh, wow. And he did not grab that medivac. Medivac makes it out alive. Let's have a look. Yeah, only that 1 stalker was lost. So beautiful execution there on the aggressive side of things for Astrea. A man that is known for various amounts of things, actually. He's a very, he's kind of an aggressive player. He has very aggressive styles. He's also one of those guys who never stops to make probes. He's gonna end up with like 60, 68... or whatever, 80, 86 or 96 probes or something, or 102 or something. He's one of those guys. But he also has extremely deep strategy book. He's very, very good micro. It's really the whole package. Oh, can he snipe the medevac? Nah. Very nice quick boost there on that one. It's gonna keep it alive here, only taking off half its health. One good tank position here. It's gonna snipe a couple stalkers here. And those are all very low. So yeah, Astrea needs to be a little bit careful now. He does have his 3rd base. He's gonna go into a 4th base, but as we can see, there's no 3rd command center. This is gonna be a 2-base push. This might be a pull the boys thing. We're gonna see just a moment. He's gonna have the appropriate number of tanks in just a moment here with the 4th tank. Trying to go inside the main base at the same time here. And concussive shards are gonna finish up. This is not gonna be a pre... oh my god, can he grab that War Prism? No, he's gonna kill a ton of these guys though. A lot of stalkers falling here. Oh, Astrea, a little bit of a bad rally here. Rallying back into the army, trying to make the best out of it. At least trading there for that Marine. But yeah, do we see the SCVs? There we go. Actually, boys are pulled. Those Liberators are not coming to the front. It's a little bit surprising to me. So we're gonna see in a second if you want to make bunkers here as Honmono or not. If this is gonna be a bunker push. How solidified this is gonna be, but yeah. Astrea already cancelling his 4th base, as you can see here. Knows he probably can't hold it anyways. Rather want to have those 400 minerals into a Colossus or into 4 extra Zealots. He's gonna send around 5 Zealots here. 4 with flank maybe, most likely. He does still have this pylon where he could warp in, but only slow warp ins. And I really want to see a couple bunkers now. You have 500 minerals, you're not gonna hit these reinforcements as soon. Oh, those Zealots are just, yeah, as you can see, intercepting reinforcements here. Make those bunkers, man. You have it. Really solidify this position. You have the SCVs here, they're not mining anyways. You have the money. He's not gonna make bunkers for now, and the engage is gonna start to happen here. Zealots coming now from the back, but the 4 tanks are really holding strong. A couple Archons to soak damage, definitely doing a great job actually. But that Liberator staying strong, man. And this 3rd base is gonna fall. There we go. Of course, a lot of worker loses on both sides. He's slow warping now. That's kind of painful. Finally gets a snipe on that Liberator here, but again, 2 more Liberators showing up, and this might just be enough here to push through. Colossus not really doing their job as they should have. And those Liberators kind of throwing in a spanner into the works here. If he loses now the Prism, yeah, GG's called. Honmono takes the first map. Wow. A little bit surprising, but I was praising Astrea so much, he definitely is that guy. You need to, you know, look out for that guy. But Honmono really showing his level of play. 2 base pushes is where he shines. I've seen a lot of him. A lot of that from him. Doing those, and he has been very good with the execution in those. I mean, the only thing I kind of would loved to see, just a couple bunkers, right? like one building to soak up a little bit, like a charge, anything from those zealots, right? Because you have the money. But then that wasn't even needed, so... Alright. Ready it is. And Honmono up 1-0. There we go. Map number 2 is going to be Alki 1. A little bit more of a standard map. I mean Oceanborn as well, but Alki 1 seems like one of these maps that is not that great with 2 base pushes. Because the high ground is not that big in front of the 3rd base. The ramp is very close to the 3rd, so... Let's see what he's gonna bring, this man here in the top right, Honmono, being up 1-0 against the man in the bottom left, Astrea, playing for Virtus Pro. And one of the few selected that made it actually to the playoffs in Riyadh this year and was playing at a very high level there at that World Championship. So yeah. Can he bring it back actually? Astrea would definitely be an upset if he drops out against Honmono here in this round. And I think we're gonna have some cheesy plays. So this can just be a engineering bay block, and it seems to be the way. SV was not ready out that fast. Yeah, I think he already rerouted it to the expansion here. There we go. It's gonna be an NG bay block. Astrea trying to harass that worker on the barracks. I like it. Good position, good stuff here from Honmono, pulling it into that Nux so he could snap kill that probe there. Try to hit one and hit and run there. Sees this now, so he's gonna grab the 3rd here. Okay, so no commitment on that NG Bay. It's gonna be instantly cancelled. Probe did get trapped and killed off. So far, everything kind of going as Honmono wants it to go. Everything kind of going to plan for our Terran player. A little bit unfortunate for Astrea so far. And yeah, interesting. He's not grabbing those gas workers here. There we go. Command center on the high ground, but of course the factory was first. So this is something that was seen, of course, by our Protoss player. He knows factory was on the way first, and now you're going into something to kill me. He doesn't know what, and It is commonly to go Hellions against an outer expansion like this, which is the natural, not the natural of course, but the third base as your second expand. And I hope he sees these Cyclones. This would really be a super nice scout. Oh my god, I hope he sees the Cyclones. So he shades out. He definitely needs to see those. Let's see if the shade is gonna grab the side. Yeah, I think that's a great scout here. Sees that Cyclone. Oh, he might lose the Adept though. He kind of want to keep it alive. Oh, he's gonna die. I'll take a turn and shoot. Once we do have a proxy gate, so this can be a 4 gate. It's gonna be 3 gates for now, and a robo, and one of those is proxied. This is basically, if you're interested in this, this is the PVT build from 25 years ago. Yes, it is basically 3 gate robo and observatory has been. And like 3 gate Dragoon Observatory is the standard Protoss super safe build, the safest opening. And it kind of feels the same in EVT these days, which is of course Stalker and can be Immortal, but it should be Observer actually. I mean, personally, I wouldn't mind seeing anything else. Oh my god, he does see those Hellions. He does not have Blink though, so he's trying to recall. What does he recall? He recalls the Stalkers into the main. You know what actually would have been the sickest call? If you don't split your workers, you grab all of your workers and you recall all of your probes from the main to your natural base. That would have been the sickest play, but I guess he didn't have the energy on the Nexus here. They would have been the pimpest play, man. Yeah, unfortunately we still have 1 worker here on strike. Was you know, so scared now by those Hellions. So 5 probes only, and I think a great lead here for Astrea. He's looking really good. He does not have Blink of course, so he needs to be a little bit careful. He's gonna go with a Warp Prism now, second after the Observer, and then another Observer. A few Adepts here being warped in, very interesting choice. And he could overpower. He has so many Gateway units now, so if he lets these Adept go in first... Oh my god, the tank unsieges. What a timing. I think the writing's on the wall here. If you can snipe the tank. Ah, that's so beautiful. Stoker stutter stepping. Something else when you actually see it done really good. So they don't actually overkill. And yeah, Warp Prism's coming in here now to assist with the micro. And remember, we do have that proxy gate, so he doesn't actually need to warp in from this Warp Prism. Yeah, he definitely can. He can kill all of this low ground. He's gonna try to go for the tank snipe again. He sees it's being repositioned. He is not gonna go for the snipe. He's gonna trade against the Marines for now. I think a little bit of a missed opportunity, maybe a mistake by Astrea, but already GG is called. And Astrea is gonna take the game here. 1-1, bringing back the series. There you go, Protoss against Terran. Third map, gonna be Golden Aura. Shin will most likely hit the winner of this one, and it's honestly kind of up to anyone at this point. In the top left, we do have Honmono, and in the bottom right, it is Astrea. But I think if Astrea plays again a 3-gate robo style, it should probably be really good against whatever Honmono does on one base, so yeah. Or 2 bases, basically. Guess we're gonna see here in a moment. So far, very standard stuff here from both players. Again with a scout here. Oh, excuse me. Just gonna go for a quick repair here. Brings it up to 14 health. The Nexus before cybernetics core this time, it seems. Prioritizing that fast Nexus. Now the cyber core on the way here. Things as usual. And a Reaper. So this is different. I wonder who sprayed that one. Oh, so it was Honmono spray, by the way. Oh, he gets the SCV. Oh my god. So yeah, things looking a little bit unfortunate here for our Terran player, I guess. So yeah, definitely great stuff here from Astrea so far. Getting that SCV. Honmono must be a little bit tilted. He did such a good job earlier. He even has the full wall. He has the factory again. What's the factory scene actually? Let's get a double check. No. So he did not see the factory, but he does know about the double gas, so he should know, hey, probably have a factory. Reaper on the way here. It's gonna be greeted by that Stalker in just a little bit, but he might have to actually... Oh no, actually the Reaper is gonna go back. So yeah, I was thinking he might have to pull back some of his workers. Second Reaper here. TVT opening. We should see a Hellion being produced here. Really is lacking those minerals. Kinda. There we go, Hellion on the way. So it's gonna be Reaper Hellion opening. Already seeing two Reapers, kind of signals that way, you know. And Astrea should know that this is a possibility in this matchup. And as is very common these days, there's going to be a starport with this one. Okay, so only one Hellion. Did he cancel the third Reaper? I think he did. No, he actually let the third Reaper finish. So it's 3 Reapers, 1 Hellion. Can still run up the ramp. Stargate behind this. Second barracks also on the way. Reaper's coming in here. Can Astrea block this? Does have a shield battery. He gets the first Reaper, trying to put some hurt on that Hellion. Trying to block it, even gets a shot with a probe, and the Reapers jump out at the front here. One probe now being out of position. He's gonna get healed by the shield battery, so yeah. Beautiful defense. It's gonna throw down a second gate. It's gonna make like a little bit of a wall off here. So the Hellion is gonna have a rougher time coming in. Blink is halfway done here. And Warp Gate did just finish up, so it's gonna be again 3 gate. Robo, this time with Blink though. And no proxy gate. Banshee. Huh. Tried to come in here with the Hellion and Reaper again. Only lost the Hellion, I'm pretty sure, yeah. No, wait, it's still alive somewhere. Where's the Hellion? Of course it's here. And Astrea is starting to spread out. Gonna take his third base now, and then he'll probably warp in a few more Stalkers. Oh, let's see what he makes out of the Robo, but I assume it's gonna be Observer first. Wouldn't be surprised to see a Prism anytime, any day. But yeah, most likely we'll see that Observer started here very, very quickly. Oh no, he actually already has that first Observer, excuse me. So yeah, I'm completely behind on everything right now. And it's gonna be an Immortal maybe, as a follow-up here. We'll see when he hits the money and what he wants to do with it. Oh, that Observer is gonna get saved actually by these Stalkers here. Nice play by Astrea, kind of baiting out that scan really. I really love that. And going into a Forge, not really producing anything else from that Robo. So no Warp Prism yet, no Immortal. Just a Sentry. And this is gonna be a staging ground for the Robotics Bay. It's gonna be it. very light on units this time. He sees there's a lot of units from his opponent, so Astrea is kind of... He says, alright, I need a little bit of a backbone here, I'm gonna make an immortal now. And we do have 2 Banshees waiting for the opportunity, and there's no... As you know, there's only 1 observer. If that gets sniped, there's none observer. Oh, he's gonna lose 1 stalker here. And he's just gonna push with these Banshees. He's gonna pull SCVs now. So Astrea, again, I think going up tech that fast might have been a mistake. We'll see. He needs to produce now Colossus without any upgrades. Gonna try to trade against this. He sees the Banshees. At least he knows what he's up against. But he needs to keep his stalkers alive. There he loses another one here. Gonna kill that Reaper. But yeah, he needs those as anti-air. He really wants to warp in Zealots. But he kind of needs to warp in stalkers against those Banshees. Until those are finished, he needs those stalkers to be alive. Already pulling the trigger on that overcharge here. Maybe a little bit trigger heavy there. I'm not sure if I like this fast overcharge here. It's gonna snipe some of the units. That's a good couple of force fields. But I think you just let the space go. Mono is moving back a lot of his units, trying to save his 5th tank there. Tanks are very key with this composition. Now finally a couple Zealots used for the warp, but losing so many units to the siege tank fire, and there we go, base is gonna fall. Already trying to take a 3rd base again on the other location, but this looks very grim for a Protoss player. Underestimating that push again here from the Terran. He's trying to wait for a disruptor, maybe he can get a good hit, but this time we do have those bunkers. So remember, these Marines, they don't have any upgrades. There's no combat shields, there's no +1, there's no stim on those. He's just making Marine, Tank, Hellion, Banshees. And now he's coming in for the big attack. A good surround here. The Disruptor hit is gonna whiff, but if he can kill all of these Stalkers, there's nothing that can fight these Banshees. The Banshees don't have Cloak though, unfortunately. So even if he kills these Observers, he's not gonna have freebies with the Banshees. Now going after these Banshees, I think it's a beautiful decision. The tank is gonna fall anyways on that high ground to those Immortals, and good pushback by our blue Protoss player. And this is gonna bring him in a super heavy lead here now, with the 3rd base almost being up and running again here. All of these probes are gonna be transferred back onto this base, and yeah, things are looking insanely good. War Prism going to be across the map very soon here, and a Dark Shrine on the way, +1 also on the way here, and still no upgrades for our Terran player. We do have just plain barracks making Marines here. Finally Tech Lab starting, but already losing so many workers, so many units, dropping so much supply as well, means just so few mules as well. And yeah, great defense by our Protoss player. Now, so the idea is gonna be again for Honmono, it's gonna be the Stim Combat Shields +1 follow up, another 2 base push. Oh, that's a big scout, and he just keeps the Prism on them. Because those Banshees, they're not gonna do anything anymore. He kind of wanted to rotate them and maybe find some damage. But yeah, with the scout, there's no opportunity anymore. At least not from that angle. And Astrea now going into Colossus, going into range. Dark Shrine to just finish up. He warps in tons of Zealots at this point. It's just growing his army. And it's just growing stronger and stronger. There we go. Triple DT warp, and I wonder how he's gonna do it. It's gonna be a split. Looks like it. One is gonna get dropped into the main. Now he's gonna start to be annoying. And yeah, he even sees those Banshees with the watch turret here. He's gonna try to come in here, but turret and Marines in position, so good stuff. And yeah, second DT also. It's gonna get found by the turret. I wonder if that DT shrine was seen. No, it wasn't. So good read here by Honmono, really identifying what's going on here. Medevac moving out now. Most likely gonna get intercepted by these stalkers here. There we go. Oh, it's gonna fall. Oh, Astrea just missing those Banshees here, unfortunately. He's been building up a ton of tanks again. I mean, he lost 5 tanks or something. He has 4 again. Lost 6 actually. But there's so many zealots now at this point. He has 26 charge lots. He's about to be maxed out, and Honmono is only on 100 supply. He's gonna lose a couple of Banshees now here. Trying to get his 3rd CC up, but I think, man... I think the writing's on the wall here. Yeah, just a GG, not even the fight. Not gonna give it to the fans.